Hello, YouTube. We are playing some Jumpstart 2022 for your viewing pleasure on twitch.tv/nerdsofthewest if you want to catch us live. But at the moment, I'm with Billy. Billy, how are you going?
Hey, how you going? Good, thank you.
Cool. You interested?
Ooh, I'm pretty keen on this.
Wicked. I'm glad to hear it. What we're going to do is we're going to play some Jumpstart games, and in between we have Tom off camera. He's going to be jumping on and swapping in, and we're going to do a deck rotation every time we do so that we can play a whole range of different kinds of decks as per the player who's playing them, and see if it really is a test of skill or a test of the deck strength. We've got Art of the Week now, which was an idea that Tom came up with, so we're taking some of the art cards that are available in various booster packs and such. This one here is Heroic Intervention by, I believe,
Joshua Raphael.
That's the one, Joshua Raphael. I was like, Raphael Joshua? Surely that's not his name. Beautiful card from the newest Lord of the Rings set. And we're going to swap that out every week, so it'll be something interesting to put our cards onto. So, Billy, show us how that works.
All right. So, my deck is a mixture of Scrying, so blue, mixed with Goblins.
Love it.
Calculated Goblins.
I can't wait to see how this goes. This is going to be so much fun. And on the other hand, I am playing Gross, so interpret that what you will. It's a black-themed deck, along with Wolves, which is a little less ambiguous. I presume it will be Wolves, but we'll find out. I had a quick flick through the cards before we played, but I didn't read every single one.
It would be funny if you have an RE card from...
Yeah. All right, well, let's jump straight into it. For game one, oh, dude, you're going to love this card. This is right up your alley.
Oh, no. I'm very jealous that you got the Gross pack. I'm not going to lie.
Gross is my jam. All right, well, without further ado, let's jump straight in. I'll make the first play of the game. So I'm going with a Swamp, and I'm casting my Blight Keeper, a Bat Imp, 1/1 with Flying. Pay 8 mana, tap it, sacrifice it, and target opponent loses 4 life, and you gain 4 life. What? It's not that dangerous.
I don't like the sound of it.
Pass the turn.
All right. I'm going to put...
You should draw a card first.
I'm so good at that. Arena draws the card for me.
Yeah. That's always the joke. It's like Billy doesn't know how to tap lands because Arena does it for him.
All right.
How's it going, chat? What's up? Welcome in.
As a classic blue player, I will play an island, and that's my turn.
And say go. Oh, gross. I already hate it. Swamp. And I'll attack you for 1 flying.
Yum. Yum, yum.
Well, let's keep track of life. Billy, you're down to 19. Hopefully Tom's keeping on top of you as well, otherwise never mind.
I'm sure Tom will keep on track.
There you go, you can have a little dice. I'll be on 20. And pass the turn to you, good sir.
13. All right. Draw. The important step. I am going to play a land.
Yep.
Oh my god, I've scammed myself.
Do you not have a land? Oh my god, Billy.
We're going to play Explorer's Scope.
Yep.
So
it's kind of like a land.
It's kind of a land. It'll get me lands later on. So whenever an equipped creature, so I'm going to get a creature first, attacks, I can look at the top card of my deck, and if it's a land, put it on the battlefield.
Classic.
Oh boy.
There's no arena algorithms to smooth out your opening hand in this version.
No, there's not.
Totally have that land under control. Well, I'm not doing too much better because I've got a whole bunch of green cards in my hand and like not a single green mana to speak of.
Good.
So I'll play this Infernal Idol, which, would you believe it, makes black mana, and which I can sacrifice to draw 2 cards. Oops.
Now I'm just going to hope you don't draw any
Yeah.
black cards.
And then I will go to combat, swing for 1 again, bringing you to 18 life.
I'm sure I can live with it.
Upside Down Fairy, how's it going?
Hello.
Pass turn to you, Billy.
Right. Draw. Untap. Mountain.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Sweet.
That could have been embarrassing. Alright. I'm going to play Ardos, Cobbler of War. He is a legendary goblin. So he's a 1/1 with haste, and whenever Cobbler of War or another creature enters the battlefield under my control, that creature gets +2/+0 until the end of the turn.
Sweet.
So
Pretty good.
tap for him, and then I will attack with him being a 3/1.
All right, no blocks, down to 17 life. That's a wicked card.
It is, yeah. I didn't realize he gave himself the buff.
Yeah.
That's
Plus, he makes the goblins with haste anyway, so it's like.
Did you swing at Billy again? Is he on 18?
Yes, that is correct. That is correct. What's up, Mogramoon? Yoshi, what's going on? I'm just like trying to squint over there and see who's chimed in.
hello, everyone.
Welcome, one and all. Right, are you quite finished
sorry,
there, good
yes.
sir?
Done. Show me what you got.
Blast! I will pay 3 and activate the Infernal Idol's ability to sacrifice it, draw 2 cards and lose 2 life, because I desperately want that lovely swamp forest. And did not draw a forest, so that's really sad.
Oh, no. I love that we've had like opposite problems.
Right? You're like totally curving out now. Pass the turn to you. Stay back on defense.
Untap. Arena does that for me.
Oh, we have a cat. Oh, he's totally gone.
That jump scared me.
Yeah, right? Talk about Jumpstart. More like jump scare. This cat totally jumps up on our set, and it's got like all of our board game shelves and heavy equipment and stuff, and it's just like straight down the back.
Surprisingly, no damage, right?
Yet. I'm waiting for turn the power socket off or something, and we just go dark.
We wouldn't have jinxed it. All right, draw.
Oh,
Wouldn't you like to see it? Another mountain.
nicely done. Yeah, your mana
God.
sorted out there.
Yeah, I still need more mana to create goblins, though. Not ideal.
Oh, that's trying desperately to read. Ah, yeah.
All right, I'm going to play Hordeling Outburst.
Well, hey.
So I can create 3 1/1 red goblin creature tokens.
Oh, Christ.
So
Oh,
that's three 3/1s.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm gonna need some.
Yeah, well, indeed there are 3 ones, and I'm not happy about it.
Wait, why are there 3 ones?
So Ardos the Cobbler, whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, they get +2/+0 to the end of turn.
Yeah. All right, do they have haste?
No, they don't have haste.
Oh, I see. Bugger. If they had haste, that I would be like hit.
That's upsetting.
9 damage this turn.
That is upsetting.
Damn, yeah, you need some sort of like fervor effect to give like all your creatures haste, and then it would be perfect.
Yeah, my brain thought they got haste. It's just him
me
that gets
too.
Haste. Well,
Damn. Oh, it's something.
in that case, turn.
Yeah. Damn, what a shame.
Damn, I thought I was swinging with that.
Draw turn. Swamp. More swamps. Your
You
cobbler
want to
is.
draw your own goblin, Billy?
Hey, yeah, you got to draw 3, man. And red pen. I like it. Good choice.
You don't have to draw 3. It's okay.
Here on the
You can
show,
if you want to.
we like to come up with our own card art for tokens and such.
Oh no.
So good luck.
They know what my drawing is like. I have a feeling that's why Tom never done this.
It couldn't be that bad, surely. Well, while you're happily drawing away, I will pay 2 black mana and cast Death Wind for X equals 1 to give your Ardos Cobbler of War -1/-1 until end of turn. So sad.
No.
I know.
No.
Would have been sick with those goblin tokens if they had haste, but nah, no longer a problem.
Goodbye. Goodbye, best friend.
And it is your turn when you're ready.
At the moment, I've drawn black mana.
It does. It's like a swamp. Is that a beard?
It's meant to be, yeah.
It's like a goblin with a beard. I like it.
It's meant to be a goblin. All right.
Interesting, like, conundrum there in the world of Dungeons and Dragons, Wizards of the Coast versions of goblins and such. Would they even have beards? Would they live long enough without blowing themselves up with explosives?
I guess
they're
it
born with
depends
this.
on what their life cycle's like. Maybe they're teenagers by like 4 days in.
Yeah, maybe so.
Real question is if they're born with a beard.
Yeah, they could be, like dwarves.
Yeah, they just straight up have them.
So you're born with a beard, you're a teenager after 4 days, your life expectancy is about 6 months. Not by any biological reason, it's mostly because of gunpowder. And then you die a very goblin grenade-y death.
Right. I'm going to play Augury Owl. So it's a flying 1/1, and when he enters the battlefield, I get to scry 3.
Yeah, there's that scry coming in handy there.
Play that one out again for me. Card game is jerk.
What a jerk.
Born naked and
There we
arrived
go.
with an armor and an axe.
Right, cool.
Right, so scry 3.
I wish I had some scry right now.
Oh, look at all these lands.
You bitch.
Alright.
This takes me back to the good old days, the old like Chessex dice container.
And then I'm going to swing in with my 3 1/1s.
Damn. Yeah, I'll block one and
Block
take
one?
2 damage. So I'm at
good to me.
13 now.
They are now tapped.
Huzzah! Love the
Wasn't
artwork.
very smart of me. I really misplayed there, but I'm going to tap my mountain and equip one of. Well, I'll equip the owl.
You
Actually,
fool.
now that I've done it.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
might as
should have
well.
done that because I literally.
Then could have gotten a land.
Spoiler alert! I put a land on my deck.
What are you doing, man?
Ah.
Arena doesn't usually do that for you, so you have no excuse.
Oh, that was a me skill issue. Skill issue.
I'm so sad.
Oh no.
Chap, I have that many green cards in my hand, and not a single forest. Yeah, pass the turn.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
As soon as I get one forest, you are boned, mate.
Bone.
Oh, I can't wait.
I believe ya. Untap. Draw. Would you like to see my island?
Nice.
My delicious, delicious island. Yeah. That card has too many words. I'm not going to play it.
Exodia! Obliterate!
Alright, I'm going to swing in with my 2 1/1s and my Augury Owl of a 1/1.
Sweet. That triggers first, your scope before damage.
Yes.
Top
so
card of
look
your
at the top
library.
card of your library. If it's a land card, you can put it into the battlefield. Unfortunately, not.
Damn.
Because
Yeah.
Misplay.
Alright, well, no blocks from me, so I'll take 3.
Just because
Oh, he's
I
doing
will
some
also be
trick.
playing Burn Bright.
Oh my god!
So creatures you control get +2/+0.
So I'm taking 9 damage instead.
Yes.
Oh, down to 4 life. Well played, sir. Good sir.
Good sir, good sir.
Blimey. Ah, I'm getting wrecked. Alright. Anything else?
Turn.
Top deck.
You're kidding.
I will go to my end step and clean up, and I'll discard Arlen, Voice of the Pack, the lovely anime-inspired artwork on this double green card. Should not have kept this hand, I suppose. And pass the turn to you.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Draw with my untaps. And then, because it's going to be hilarious, Goblin Grenade.
Oh.
I'm going to sacrifice one of my
Brilliant.
goblins to Deal 5 damage.
Whichever
to you.
one it was, Billy, I'm gonna rub it in by giving it lifelink first, so that you sacrifice it and lose potentially lots of life you could have gained.
No!
Yeah, I know. OP, right? Oh, well, 5 damage to me, and that is the game. Wow, what an
so
aggressive
rough.
deck! That's awesome. I was actually ready to take 9 damage on the turn where you had the cobbler out.
Yeah, I thought
and-
that's what I was doing, but they don't get haste.
Yeah, I know, it was a shame, but you still pulled it through anyway. Well, good game anyway.
Good game. It
Awesome.
Makes, it
Look at
makes
my
sense
hand, dude.
for
That's so funny.
That's like every green card in your deck.
I know, and I'm looking at it because like there's some with flash and reach. I could have blocked your owl, and there's like a removal spell, prey upon, that I totally could have used, but I just didn't have any creatures out. All right, hopefully that's nice and shuffled this time.
That was nice and shuffled last time, Aaron.
Oh yeah, certainly. I'll go first.
Remember, you can mulligan.
That I can. Thanks for reminding me, Tom.
Thanks for reminding
There's
me.
always
as well.
something left to remind me. Do.
I lucked out considering I kept a one land hand.
Yeah. All right. Are you keeping?
Yes. Keeping.
All right, I'm keeping. So I'll begin with a forest this time, and a mild-mannered librarian. 1/1 human. Pay 4. Mild-mannered librarian becomes a werewolf. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on it and draw a card. Activate only once. You can only become a werewolf one time.
Makes sense, I think.
Yeah. Pass. Oh, here we have a cat. Come on, Gary, off the table now. How do I pick her up? Or sorry, pick him up.
However you need.
All right.
He's not fragile.
He's not fragile. All right. Oh, but he's so floofy.
Pick him up while he enjoys the bats.
Oh, there we go. Come and sit on my lap instead.
All right.
No, totally don't like that, do you?
Now for the most important part of Magic,
Yes.
draw.
That's right. You have to do that yourself.
Draw.
I feel like a Bond villain, like sitting in one of those revolving office chairs. Ah, Mr. Bond. So good to see you.
I'll play an island and preordain.
Hey, love it.
Scry 2, then draw a card.
Bloody legacy player over here.
All right. Ooh. That's just a card I don't want to have to read again, so it's going to the bottom of my...
Now it's my turn. I'll draw a card. I don't know what that does.
I'm going to actually throw both to the bottom.
Yeah, that is valid. And then draw, right? With preordain, or is it draw
Oh.
first?
Scry 2, then draw a
Scratch
card.
it, then draw. Sweet.
And draw. Good choice, Billy. Good choice. Turn.
Cool. Attack. Draw for turn. I'll play a Thriving Maw. So when it enters the battlefield, choose a color other than black. So I choose green, and it can tap for either black or green mana. That comes into play tapped.
Look at that. Both color manners already.
I know. Much better game I'm
Much.
having.
Much nicer.
All right. Combat. Swing for 1.
Yum, yum, yum.
You're at 19 life, and I'll pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Ooh.
Gary the cat is still sitting on my lap, by the way. I'm not sure if you can see it. Oh, bless. You're so sweet, Gary.
I will play a mountain, and then we're gonna drop down Augury Owl again.
Hey, there he
He
is.
returns. So flying 1/1, and I get to scry 3. That is super powerful
Scry 3 is pretty
Honestly.
decent, yeah.
for a 2-cost card.
Look, Gary's just a jerk. That's what kind of cat he is.
He's a jerk cat.
He used to not like people at all, and now he's like, oh, Chris is here. Cool.
Yeah, it's weird because Ash, who was on stream the other week with us for the first time, like he's got cats, and like cats know if you're a cat person because like the way that you like scritch them and like the way that you know how to interact with them, they just kind of pick it up.
That will be a turn. I
All right.
realized Scry gets really complicated when you don't know what cards are in your deck. And you're like, ooh,
Ideally, you
look
do
at all these new things.
Brilliant. Okay, let's play a forest, followed by a young wolf, a 1/1 wolf.
Young wolf.
With Undying. You know what that does?
I hate this card more
yeah.
than anything.
This is in the, I forget, the sacrifice deck. What's it called?
Yes.
Old mate?
Yeah, it's that infinite loop.
Yeah.
Infinite loop combo. I lost to it.
I totally forgotten what his name is. Yawgmoth.
Yeah, I lost to it like 3 times yesterday playing Arena.
Yeah.
Once they put the 2 cards down and you're playing a deck without removal, you're like, nah.
Yeah, like instant speed removal.
Bye.
So Undying means that when it dies, if it had no +1 counters on it, it comes back to the battlefield with a +1 counter on it, so it becomes stronger. And that's really good because I'm about to prey upon your augury owl. My wolf is rather hungry, so he'll catch the owl. They fight each other. Each deals damage equal to their power to the other, so both of them will die.
Yes, they will.
And young wolf will then trigger and come back to the battlefield with the +1/+1 counter on him.
That is very annoying.
That's what wolves do, man.
+1/+1 or -1/-1?
+1/+1 because
Damn.
Undying is different to persist, which is the
yeah,
other way
that's where I'm
around.
getting confused. It's gross.
And then I'll go to combat, swing for 1. You're at
Yum.
18, and I'll pass the turn to you
You never know, I could have blocked with my...
with my tapped island.
Alright. Untap and draw.
Gary the cat's got a new lap to sit on now. I'm not the favourite
No,
anymore.
He wants to jump on top of the shelves.
Oh, you do, don't you, kitty cat?
And I will drop Thriving Isle. So that's the same as your Thriving Land. So it'll enter as a red mana, but tapped. And we will call that turn.
Sweet. Untap, draw for turn. I'm having a much better game, I gotta say. Swamp. Here is a ferocious pup.
God damn it.
0/1 boring wolf. When it enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 wolf creature token. So I presume the parent. So I'll need one of those
Mama
special
wolf.
tokens, Tom, if you would be so kind as to fling me one. Thank you very much. Oh, and a green
And a
pen.
green
I
marker.
like it.
Nice.
Yes. Then I'll go to combat, swing at you for 3 damage with those 2 creatures,
Yep, I will take it.
and I will pass the turn.
Alright, I will untap and draw. How do I want to go about this? Don't like that none of your creatures are particularly, like, dangerous. They're all just small.
They're small, yeah. You need... Surely there are no mass removal spells in Jumpstart. It would be sweet, though, to just get, like, a toxic deluge.
It would be very nice. I would appreciate it.
Right, just play some creatures of your own. Duh.
I will pass on that, but I will drop an island. Then we will do. Ardos, Cobbler of War.
Yay. Nice.
Haste. But unfortunately, actually,
He's a
there you go.
3/1 for the turn.
3/1 for the turn. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, they will get +2/+0 to the end of the turn, and he has haste and can create goblins for me later on. Then I will also play Dragon Fodder
Hey.
with my other 2 mana.
Same problem. They don't have haste.
Very similar
Yeah.
problem. But I do at least have some creatures to block with.
To
now.
block. Yeah, good call.
I'm a fan of.
Indeed.
And then I'm not going to swing with others. I would like him to stay alive at least for a turn or two.
That's asking a lot.
Ideally.
Alright.
Turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. I'll play a swamp. And unfortunately, I think it's deja vu, Billy, because I'm going to be casting Deathwind for X = 1, targeting your cobbler.
Yep.
Ardol's Cobbler of War. A cobbler is like a shoemaker, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Cobbler of War. That's brilliant.
Cobbler? Ooh, yeah, shoe.
Or is like cobbler also another word that means something else?
Probably. It's cobblers are like smithing people in a way almost.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if it links back to that.
Yeah, like Smither of War.
I think we call cobblers shoe people from like the store that is called Cobbler.
Okay. Sort of like saying Glad Wrap.
Yeah.
Like the name of the brand becomes.
Tom, we need a law check.
Law check.
They're particularly good at making peach cobbler.
Ah, nice.
I stole that one from chat. It's fine.
That's a good one.
God damn it.
Peach cobbler. Cobbloaf of War. Sweet. I'm not afraid of your goblins, so I'll go on the offensive with these 3 creatures. A 1/1 and 2 2/2s.
Yep. So, Undying.
Simply a 2/2 now. If that dies, it's gone forever.
Yeah. I will block with both against Young Wolf.
Young Wolf, got it. So you'll take 3 damage, falling to 12 life. My Young Wolf is gone, and it's your turn.
My goblins are gone.
Goblins.
It's a sad life. It's a sad life for goblins.
Apple cobbler. We've got peach cobbler, apple cobbler.
Stop making me hungry. Alright, I will draw.
He's a goblin, right? Oh no. Mind cobbling these nuts. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. That is terrible.
That's a good one. Infantile humor is the best humor, apparently.
It's not looking great.
Oh, Tom's giving Gary a big old cuddle.
Yeah, because otherwise he's digging into my knee.
Yeah, they do that thing
I
where they
don't care
like need you.
I don't care about cuddling him. I just want him to stop holding on to my knee for dear life.
Right. I'm going to play Hordling Outburst.
Nice.
So red.
God, they just don't stop coming,
And
these
I'll create
goblins.
3 goblins.
Sweet.
All the 1/1s. And that will be my turn.
Cool, understood. Untap. Draw a card. Forests. I'm going to activate the mild-mannered librarian's special power.
Yep.
So, 4 mana. I'll put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. It becomes a werewolf, and I get to draw a card.
Don't do that.
Then I'll go to my combat step and attack you with both of these wolves. 3/3 and a 2/2.
I will take it.
5 damage.
7 health.
And pass turn.
Thing I don't enjoy about getting low health against your deck is I feel like there is definitely one of those cards that goes, bite him directly.
Yes, there's gotta be.
Oh, there so is. Alright. Untap and draw. God damn it. Thriving Bluff.
Hey, another
Comes
thriving land.
intact. So it is not helpful to me this turn. Alright.
I'm waiting for the Burn Bright play when you do 20 damage in 1 turn.
Alright. I'm going to play. How many? Yeah. Math. I'm going to play Cryptic Serpent, who costs 1 less for each instant and sorcery card in my graveyard. I have 3, so he will cost 4 mana with 2 needing to be blue.
Not bad.
He is a 6/5 Serpent.
Christ, that's really big.
The big boy.
Yeah.
Big boy.
Oh, I don't have any good attacks now.
And that will be turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw a card. So you're staying on defense, I see.
I do have 7 health versus
Yeah.
your
Found by 20.
healthy 20. Yeah.
Thriving Grove. I'll choose black.
Yep.
And yeah, I'll pass a turn. I can't attack through your board of goblins and serpents.
That is such a relief.
You stabilized.
Slowly bleeding all game. All right.
All my little tiny creatures. They cannot.
I will untap and organize my mana. And draw. Nice. Another land. Love to see it.
You love to see it.
I will play Anchor to the Ether. So 1 blue, 2 mana. Put target creature on top of its owner's library and then scry 1.
Nice.
So,
Not bad.
I'm going to put that on top of your library.
Yeah, the mild-mannered librarian.
Yeah.
Oakley dokley. On it goes.
And then I scry 1.
Double sucks, because now I'm not only in top deck mode, I know I'm drawing a
Yeah.
small wolf.
I was toying up between like returning your token. Just killing you
Yeah,
at
which
that
would
point.
kill it.
But then I was like, it's not that bad if you get that card again. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can deal with it for now.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty dope. Plus scry 1, that's not bad at all.
Alright. That will be my turn.
No one wants to pull the trigger on attacking. Yeah. Alright, I'll draw my librarian. Forest. There's the librarian on the
Yep.
stack. Okay, it resolves. I was wondering if maybe it might not resolve.
Ah, okay.
Be cool.
I'm more scared of what else you could potentially get, I
Yeah.
think.
I'll use the special power right away to draw a card and turn it into a 3/3 werewolf.
Yep.
And pass the turn.
Alright. We will untap and draw. So that's a 3/3.
Yep.
I am going to put Volley Veteran out.
Nice.
1 red plus 3. And when Volley Veteran enters the battlefield, it deals damage to target creature an opponent controls equal to the number of goblins I control.
So 4. Brilliant. Yes. Down.
Okay.
The librarian is dead. Well done.
And I will swing with Cryptic Serpent.
Yeah, it's swinging
Once it's
time.
fine. Yeah.
Okay. I will not block and take 6 damage down to 14.
And that will be turn.
Sweet. Untap. Draw a card.
This game is a lot closer.
Yeah, like I'm feeling it because I was like wrecking house early, and then you got the serpent and those goblins kept like chundering.
Yeah,
like
I was just
chunk block mode.
trying to use as many instants and sorceries so I could play.
Yeah, to make it
Hurry up!
cheaper.
I need him.
Oh god. All right, let's see if this resolves. Arlen, voice of the pack. Totally not Princess Mononoke, but it's close enough for my liking. 6 mana planeswalker, 7 loyalty. Each creature you control that's a wolf or a werewolf enters the battlefield with an additional +1 counter, and the -2 ability is to create a 2/2 green wolf.
All right, I will allow it.
Thank you. Okay, so that's 7 loyalty. I'm going to use the ability straight away and create a 2/2 green wolf creature token.
Yep.
I'll do a new... Throw us a new blank token, Tom. A blank space, baby. And I'll write your name. And I'll make another wolf. And this one has a +1 counter on it. And then I will pass the turn to you.
Turn. All right. Untap everything and draw.
Excuse me.
So that's going to be a 3/3, hey? That wolf.
It is.
Alright. I'm going to swing with Volley Veteran and Cryptic Serpent.
Okay, so
However,
4-2 and 6-5.
Volley Veteran. Actually, they're all. I'm going to swing with everything directly at you.
Oh, at me?
Yeah.
Okay. Tough. That serpent's so big. Okay. I'm going to block 2 of your goblins with each of these wolves.
Yep.
And I'll chump block your cryptic serpent with this ferocious pup.
Cool.
And I stand to take 5 damage.
Yep. I will cast Burn
Burn
Bright.
Bright. I should have seen that coming.
Part of me was like, what if he just doesn't block?
Yeah, right.
He doesn't block.
I'm DED. Wow.
So they are now 3 1s.
It's a 6-2 and a
6/2.
8-5.
So you'll take 6 damage if you have no response.
No, I'll take 9 because 1 went unblocked.
Oh,
there.
1 went unblocked?
So I'll take
Okay.
9. The wolves and the goblins die anyway. Okay, so I'm at 5 life.
I've got 1 goblin and he is tapped.
All my wolves of Wolverhampton are gone.
Tapped. And
Wow, what a play. I should have seen that coming.
I was like, oh, it would be cool if he doesn't block, but he's so
Yeah.
blocking. Alright, turn.
Okay, untap. Draw a card. Heart of the cards.
No.
It's something. Forest. Pestilent Wolf. A 2/2 wolf that has the power to gain death touch until end of turn. So
No,
that's exceptional.
not my serpent.
And that will enter the battlefield with an extra +1 counter on it.
So he's a 3/3.
Yes. Then I shall activate Arlen, Voice of the Pack's power to make another 2/2 green wolf creature token. Enters with a +1 counter. And that's the best I got, man. Pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. Draw.
Woo! Werewolves in London. Ooh! Someone's a lucky winner.
Okay.
Someone triggered our spooky sound effect of lights. Who is it?
It's a raid from Christian Cool
Oh,
with
nice.
12 Raiders.
Cool!
Hey.
Welcome in, everyone, from Christian Cool. How's
Hello.
it all going? We're playing some Magic the Gathering Jumpstart 2022 for your viewing pleasure. So if you're interested in Jumpstart, stick around and watch it. Billy is playing some scrying goblins for your for your entertainment.
Calculated goblins?
Yes, and I'm playing some gross wolves. So we're seeing how that turns out. How's it all going? What were you all doing in your stream? I can't exactly read from you, but I'll try my best. Tom's on it. Tom's doing the chat thing.
Alright, well, we'll get this play out of the road. We have Kenossos, Priest of Thassa. Probably butchered that
That's
name.
a mouthful.
That's a hard name. So, blue and 1 mana. And if you would scry a number of cards, scry that many cards +1 instead. And then it is 4 mana to look at the top card of my library. If it is a Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, or Serpent creature, I can put it onto the battlefield.
Oh, that's actually so cool.
Otherwise, I can also put it on the bottom of my library, depending on what it is.
Yeah, fair.
Then
Just
for,
put a Kraken out, like an 8/8 Kraken.
then for my next trick,
Oh,
Octo Prophet.
nice.
The rest of my mana. So when Octo Prophet enters the battlefield, scry 2.
The scry is working so well.
Yeah, so I'll actually get to scry 3.
Yeah.
Thanks to Thassa.
Bloody hell. I feel like this is the point in the game where the wolves lose traction and we start getting overwhelmed.
Okay, yeah. And we'll put those 2 pesky lands to the bottom of the.
Just being able to put lands in the bottom is like so worth
good.
it.
Yeah, just saving turns. I'm going to swing in with Volley Veteran and Cryptic Serpent directly at you.
Okay. I'll block your Volley Veteran with this Wolf token.
Yep.
And Cryptic Serpent with Pestilent Wolf.
Yep. So,
Unless you have something to do.
no
wanna
response. I'm
give my
tapped out.
Wolf Death Touch until end of turn. So it will trade with your Serpent.
Yep.
And each of the Volley Veteran and the Wolf dies as well.
Yep. My little goblin stays.
Little Goblin.
I completely forgot about the Death Touch.
I was hoping you would.
Not gonna lie.
Although I'm not exactly in the most optimal position.
It's still not the worst result.
Yeah.
I still need to
That's
clear
right.
Turn.
Okay. I'm empty. I'm hell-bent, empty-handed. So draw for turn. At the mercy of my top deck. Not bad. Alright. Here's my spell. Spectral Hunt Caller. 4/4 Wolf Spirit. And I can pay 6 to give creatures I control +1 and gain trample until end of turn. Pretty decent. So that'll enter with an extra +1 counter. I'll use Arlen, Voice of the Pack's final iteration of her special power to make a wolf creature token.
Get out of here.
That enters with a +1 counter on it. And
5/5 and a 3/3.
with that, Yugi boy, it is your turn.
All right. Untap. Now, I don't fully know the rules to how this works, but I'm pretty sure I've messed up. I can't use that ability before I draw, can I?
Yes, you can.
I can?
Yeah, because you gain priority in your upkeep, and upkeep comes before draw step.
Cool, that is perfect for me then. I'll activate his ability for 3 mana plus a blue.
Yeah.
And then look at the top card of my library. If it is a Kraken, Leviathan, or Octopus, or Serpent, I can put it onto the battlefield. Which, because I scried,
Yes.
I'm very much aware it is
Of course. The
a Biblioplex Kraken. When he enters the battlefield, I scry 3, which will turn to 4, and whenever Biblioplex Kraken attacks, you may return another creature you control to its owner's hand.
Oh, perfect.
If you do, Biblioplex Kraken can't be blocked this turn.
That's so good. With the Augury Owl, Octoprofit, like just keep scrying and
scry
scrying.
forever.
So you scry now.
Scry 4 and then draw for my turn.
Scry 4 and then draw for turn. Oh my god. You can even set up another Kraken for next turn.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to beat this.
I'm going to put these 3 cards on the bottom and draw this card.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 lands here. Can't be blocked, so I can just straight deal 4 damage to it.
Yes, you can.
So it's... Yes, I
I'm in a very dangerous situation here.
swing with everything.
Kraken can't attack because it just
Oh,
entered.
Just entered, that's right. Ooh, okay. We may not want to pull this trigger yet.
You got any of them goblin grenades?
No, if I did, it'd be getting used immediately.
Yeah. Would have been over a while ago, I reckon.
Yes. Okay, we are going to pass turn. We cannot pull the trigger yet.
Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Untap. Draw for turn. Okay.
I don't like that you've had to count all the way to 10 for your mana.
I will pass the turn, Billy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's suspicious. Alright. We'll rotate everything back and we will draw. not liking this. We'll put Torch Courier out.
Nice.
So here's a 1/1 haste.
Yep. You can give other creatures haste.
You can give other creatures haste, but that won't be relevant this turn. There's, however, 1 red mana. I will, however, attack with Biblioplex Kraken, and I will use... May return another creature you control to a turner's hand. I will choose my token.
Yep, fair enough. Just
Return
get
him
that out of
to
there.
my hand. And he can't be blocked this turn. And he is a 4/5.
Well, I can't block him, so I won't. So I'll drop to 1 life.
Yep.
Any more Burn Brights?
I do have Outnumber.
And then
For
it
another
deals
red
damage
number?
to target creature equal to the number of creatures you control. Okay, interesting.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I will take out that wolf.
The wolf! Got him. Alright, I'll drop to 1 life then. Wolf is down. Bloody hell. Diddoo.
Should have done that before and then swung with everything. But turn.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah, not a metagame, but I would have rescued if you wanted to target this guy instead. I could have bumped him up. But with this wolf, I couldn't do that. All right, Heart of the Cards. The final
Tap your Kraken.
countdown. Oh yeah, tap your Kraken.
Ah, yes. The old tap.
The old
Sure.
tap.
Surely you didn't just top deck the exact thing you needed, right? Just...
Tell you what, it's not what I needed, that's for sure. All right, combat.
Yep.
I'm swinging at you for only 5. 5 damage. Wanna block?
I'm gonna block it with my. Gonna block it with Octoprophet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. First, I'll pay 6 mana and give my Spectral Huntcaller the +1/+1 and give him Trample until end of turn. Very key instrument there, the Trample. So he's currently a 6/6 and being blocked for 3 of that damage. And then that's it. That's all I got. Take 3 damage and your Octoprophet dies. And I got nothing else past a turn.
I was like, yeah.
Oh,
I had a card. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, show us what were you gonna...
I had Condescend still,
yeah.
so depending on how much mana you had to spend, I was like, please be expensive.
Yeah, I was hoping... I had 2 swamps in my hand anyway. I was hoping for, like, another one of these, like, Death Wind effects where, like, maybe I could take out your guy that was scrying every turn, but even then that wouldn't have helped.
The fact
Well
that he
done.
can not be blocked, it was just like, I'm just going to kill my creatures until
Yeah,
I kill you with
that's dude just
unblockable.
chunder them. Yeah, well played, my dude. That was
well
fun.
played.
Super fun. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to grab Tom, get Tom in. Tom is going to take charge of Billy's deck, I believe.
Yeah, and crack open 2 new packs. Billy, would you like Jumpstart or would you like some other fun things like
Oh, I mean,
Phyrexia or will be one? Or
Oh, for that toxic?
if I'm allowed Phyrexia, that's like my jam,
You'd
right?
be that
That's
toxic
that's
gamer.
toxic.
all right, this is match number 2, not game number 2, because this is the Quest for the Ultimate Jumpstart Combination. We've swapped. I am playing the Scrying Goblins that Billy was just playing to test if it was creature-based and card-based or person-based. Billy, what have you cracked open for us today?
I have cracked open a mixture of Corruption and Blink, so one of the Phyrexian sets. So I'm gonna have a bit of poison going on. But
You're a bad person.
other
You
than
should
that,
feel bad.
I feel great.
Will you feel great after I roll a 6? I was going to say 6 anyway for going first. Billy.
You can go first.
Keep the dice on the table, bud. Alright. Well, I will choose to go second because I'm playing blue and that just seems like the right idea after having watched you play.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm going to be interested to see how this deck plays. I did not have much of a look at the card.
Yeah, most of my experience with Jumpstart has been aggro decks are usually pretty strong, but we'll see how we go. I technically have to wait for you to finish and decide, but I will keep. This is keepable. So you're saying if I want to be warm, I need to acquire a bunch of lights and electronics and start streaming something? Morgan Marine cross-stitch is most boring Twitch thing ever. Hey, you'd be surprised. People love their cross-stitching. They love their casual hangout streams.
Yeah.
So it's totally legitimate.
Don't know if I'll regret this, but I'm going to keep.
Okay. Well, you have to play.
And we will put down Thriving Heath.
I'm going to do the same thing.
And to tap.
As much as I'm jumping in on your turn, I'm doing the exact same thing.
You know I can't do anything with their tap land.
Turn, red naming blue.
Yeah. Yes, mine will be black. Untap.
Who would have funked?
Draw. Drop a plains. And turn.
Chris, how am I discovering a new card that wasn't in the first lot of stuff we did? We'll come back to this card because it cost me 5 mana.
I surprisingly got very identical cards from game to game. It was like the same play from me almost.
I'll play a Dragon Fodder and create 2 1/1 red goblins.
Yeah,
So I'll just steal your goblin token. That seems like the way to do it.
it's pretty cool.
It's a good goblin. And I'll pass the turn.
Billy's on 20 life instead of 4, yeah?
What the heck?
Yes. Yes, please.
We should probably start you with 20 life, Billy.
I thought I fixed that already. My apologies.
As consolation, I'm happy to have 24 life.
It's your turn.
Alright, we'll draw. I will put down Billy's Skull Dweller. 1 black mana. He is a 1/1 Death Touch with Toxic 1.
Nice.
Didn't show up.
Why are you being a jerk, cards?
Shut up.
It should be. Unless that is
Yeah.
it's specific to Phyrexia, but...
No, that's Bloodmark.
Alright, let me experiment with this for a moment.
It might be Rexable because it's coming up with a Jumpstart. Put that bad boy back over. Chuck it on the thingy. Yeah. Also, Bilious Skull Dweller, like it's totally not your name.
Bilious! Bilious! Check those cards. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist keeping. Couldn't.
Christ, you're a bad person.
There we go. We got there in the end.
Love it.
I just gotta hope it plays out.
Alright, that's your turn.
That is my turn.
Ooh, untap, upkeep, draw. I like that. I'm a fan of that. I'll drop a mountain for turn. And I'll go to combat.
Yep.
And I'll swing with a singular goblin.
Singular goblin, I will allow.
Alright, Billy takes 1. Down to 19. In my second main phase, I will pay 1 for a Fairy Seer. It's a 1/1 flyer. And when it enters the battlefield, I scry 2.
Okay, nice.
So look at these 2 bad boys. Look, those are both lovely cards. But I think my game plan is different this time around. So I will top 1, bottom 1. And I will pass the turn.
Nice. Untap. Draw. Drop a plains.
Probably could have swung with both goblins anyway, but it's nice to have extra creatures when you're playing black.
Especially got poison too
Yeah,
in your defense.
very true.
Alright, I will play Stinging Hivemaster.
What does that bad boy do?
Here's a toxic 1, and when Stinging Hivemaster dies, create a 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature with Toxic 1, and this creature can't block. And
You know
there's
what?
also a 3/2.
Let's play aggro. I'm going to condescend that.
Oh man!
X equals 1,
Yeah,
and then I'll scry 2.
that's fair.
So
mean, it's upsetting.
You do not get that bad boy.
Well, alright. I see how we're playing this game then.
Yes, I will keep both of those on top.
Very upsetting. Very upsetting.
Would you like to swing into my 1/1 goblin and my 1/1 fairy?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, I will pass. Thanks for the offer, though.
You're welcome. I'll draw. I'll play this Thriving Isle, entering tapped, naming red, because that is the blue version that we've all come to know and love. And I will do the same thing again. I will swing with 1 goblin and a fairy seer in the air.
Yep, I will take 2.
That's 17. I'm getting there. There's more 1 goblin that's untapped.
Where is the 17? Here we go. Alright, was that turn? Sorry?
Yes, I'll pass the turn.
Draw. Drop a swamp.
Kind of hoping Billy doesn't have a lot of removal. We'll see how he goes.
Turn.
All right. I'll draw that card that I kept on the top. Play a mountain. I'm gonna go to combat.
Yep.
Do the same thing again. Leave 1 goblin untapped, 1 goblin and a fairy seer swinging at you.
Cool. I will play
Oh no.
Restoration Angel
Okay.
for 4. Flash with Flying. It's a 3/4. And when she enters the battlefield, I may exile target non-angel creature I control, then return that card to the battlefield under your control. Probably should have announced blockers before doing that.
That's fine. I'll let you do that. I'll let you block 1 first.
Okay, so
Yep.
block
A goblin.
a goblin,
Flash that in.
flash that in,
Yep.
and then flicker it,
Yep. So you'll take 1.
and I'll take 1 damage.
Down to 16, I believe, if I can do maths.
Yes.
Alright, second main phase. I'll pay 2 blue and 3 for Gin of Wishes. It is a flying 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, it enters with 3 wish counters on it. And I can remove a wish counter and pay 4 to reveal the top card of my library. If I do, I can play that card without spending its mana cost.
Yeah, not a fan.
If I don't, I do have to exile it, but that is the cost of making wishes, I guess. Mm-hmm. And I'll pass the turn.
Good. Alright, I will draw. Alright, and then Crush Dreams. I'm going to play Faith's Fetters. Enchant permanent. When Faith's Fetters enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life, so I'll be back up to 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then the enchanted permanent can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated unless they're mana abilities.
Gross.
Got him.
I will enchant him.
Yep, fair. He's had too much faith, and now he can't wish.
Too much faith. And then
You
I
also
will-
gain 4 life,
Yep. So I'm up to 20.
which is gross. All my good work done.
And then I'm going to swing in with my 3/4 flying.
Cool. I'll take 3.
And they are now tapped. Turn.
Cool. You know what? I don't hate that. I will play an island for turn. So now I've got a bit of everything. I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
I'm going to swing with everything.
I'll allow it.
All right.
3 damage.
Yeah, 3 damage. Don't have anything else going on this time.
Down to 17 again.
I will pay 5
Yep.
for Biblioplex Kraken.
No.
When it enters the battlefield, scry 3, and when it ever attacks, I can return another creature I control to my hand, and hopefully get around this enchantment bullshit that you've got going on.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
All right.
Read him again.
Cool. I will keep all of those. No, I'll bottom that one. Keep the other two where they are. Then I am going to pay 1 for a Goblin Grenade, sacrificing one of my goblins to deal 5 damage to your angel.
No!
Goblin Grenade!
No!
What a beautiful card. And plus
Frustrating
the
card.
turn.
Alright.
You got this, Billy. I believe in you.
I will untap. I saw him. I saw what he did to the camera. We'll put a swamp down. And then...
I don't like. Oh, Villager Billy.
Don't like the other 4 5. I'm just going to stop this from ever happening.
Okay.
I'm going to play Settle Beyond Wreckage. You've got no mana.
Settle Beyond Reality. Settle Wreckage is a
Beyond-
very different spell,
Sorry.
and I am not currently attacking.
Settle Beyond Reality.
I don't blame you for
So
that
choose
confusion.
one or both. I'm going to choose one. Exile target creature you don't control.
Fair. Can't be mad at that, even though I want to be.
Goodbye to that.
What's the other option?
It's one or both. The other is exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control.
Fair, yeah.
So I will also now swing in with Bilious Skull Dweller
I'll take the 1 and the Toxic.
and 1 toxic. Have fun with toxic counters.
Cool.
And that is turn. I simply cannot allow. Cannot allow you to have that Kraken. Only I am allowed to flicker and blink things.
Yeah, so you say that. Except I'm going to pay
Stop that.
3 and put target creature on top of its owner's library
God damn it.
and get my Gin of Wishes onto the top of my own library because you've got nothing worth flickering right now.
So that stays in existence.
No, that dies.
It
That
dies.
is no longer attached to anything. It goes to the graveyard.
That's fine.
And then I do get to scry 1.
Yep.
I think I'll keep this.
I don't like the idea of you wanting to keep things.
It's fair. And then I will go to combat
Yep.
and swing at you. I'm on 19. No, I'm not. I'm on way less. 16 health.
Yep.
And 1 poison counter, and you're on 17. I'll swing for 2.
Swing for 2. I will take it.
I think as much as I'm playing a blue somewhat control deck,
It's still aggro.
I need to be hitting you as much as possible.
Alright.
And I'll pass the turn.
I will untap everything and draw. We have 2 mana available.
I have 3 mana available, just to be clear.
You have 3. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for that clarification.
2 of it is blue, because that can be important.
That is a terrifying creature.
You're a terrifying creature.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm going to put... Oh, that is okay. Yeah, let's go for it. Archfiend of the Dross.
Yeah, that's gross.
6/6 flying. Fortunately for you, no toxic. When it enters the battle, I have 4 oil counters on it.
Yep. It kind of puts a timer on the game, if I remember this card correctly.
Yeah, you are correct. So at the beginning of my upkeep, remove an oil counter from Archfiend of the Dross. Then, if it has no oil counters on it, you lose the game. However, whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, its controller loses 2 life.
I'd be more worried about it, but you're also playing Blink. It's entirely possible you can just bring that thing back with 4 new oil counters on it, and I'm not a fan.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. It's not a combo I thought about. Not a combo I thought about at all. You're talking crazy stuff here. I will swing with my Death Touch.
Cool. I'll take the 1
another poison.
down to 15, 2 poison counters.
And that will be my turn.
Cool. I'll draw my bad boy. Do it this way. I'll pay 4 for Goblin Researcher. It's a 3/3 Goblin Wizard.
Yep.
When he enters the battlefield, exile the top card in my library. During any turn you attacked with Goblin Researcher, you can play that card.
No mana cost? Or
I still have to pay the mana cost.
Okay.
It's just an extra card that I have available to me.
Nice.
That is the card I remember it being.
and I have...
You have no idea it's exile. Oh, no, it's exiled. It's just face up, not face down. Sorry, I've been looking at another card that exiles a bunch of stuff face down, and that's been wrapped in my
Create
head.
4/1/1 red goblin.
For 5, though.
Yeah, but not a fan.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
And I will pass the turn.
Makes sense. Untap.
Missed a step. Upkeep.
Ah,
That
yes.
triggers down to 3.
There
I'm
we
going to
go.
make sure that gets tracked, Billy.
Thank you, because I am... It's not arena. It's meant to track up for me. Draw. It's a really cool card. Do I want to play it? I'm going to play Infectious Inquiry. So, 1, 2, 3. And then you draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. Each opponent gets a poison counter.
Gross. Up to 3,
Draw
you
2
lose 2,
cards.
down to 13.
Yeah, sick, no land.
I mean, you're on 5 mana. That's probably enough to win a game of Jumpstart.
Ah, yeah,
Never be sure.
It would have really helped me if I got a land this turn.
It's fair.
What I wanted, but instead we will pass turn. I'm a liar.
Would you like to go to combat,
I'm a
Billy?
liar. I would like to go to combat and
Okay,
swing with
Billy.
my flying 6/6.
All right, I'll block with my flying 1/1.
Get that thing out of here.
Yeah.
Lose 2 life, Tom.
It's true. I do lose 2 life. Thank you, Chris, for reminding me of this disgusting nature that Billy has going
Can't even
on.
block it effectively. You still lose life.
Yeah.
God, it's so good.
Now you done?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't hate that. And by I don't hate that, I mean I do hate it a little bit because it's a land. I'll go to combat.
Yep.
Swing at you for 4. 3/3, 1/1.
Cool. Before I announce blockers, I'm going to Flicker of Fate. Exile target creature or enchantment, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Bringing this guy back and untapped and able to
Fair.
block
Yep.
and back to being a 4/4.
Yep.
I will then use him to block him, and I will sacrifice him into that.
Okay.
So
Cool.
you should lose 4 life here.
Yep.
For them dying. Unless there's other things.
Now, the way I understand this card is that the effect means I can still play this spell. Because it is during any turn I have attacked with this creature.
I'll look up the rules. What's it called?
Because that is the effect on this card, not that as long as I control this, I can cast the spell.
What's
Yes.
the name of the goblin?
I believe it's
Goblin Researcher.
I believe you're correct.
Yeah. I'm fairly sure that's how these kind of cards work. Unless said otherwise. Unless it's as long as you control, is basically what you're saying. During any turn you attacked with Goblin Researcher, you may play that card. So I will then pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Yep. You can...
for the old Goblin Rally and create myself 4 1/1 goblins. Not flying, unfortunately, to get around your bullshit.
I'll put my Flicker into the graveyard.
Yeah.
And then they are dead and tap.
but I will pass the turn. That one is dead. You have a 6/6 with flying that is very much not dead.
Yep. So you're on 13 health.
I'm on 13 health.
My turn?
Yes.
Tap. Draw. I will drop him to 3 before I forget. Still no land. Still no land.
Appreciate Upside Down Fairy. I'm worried about...
What is that?
Just condition to cast a set on resolution of triggered ability. So
okay. Yeah.
I'm all good to play that bad boy. You know, we realise if I didn't bottom that card that costs 1 less for every instant and sorcery spell in my graveyard.
That's rough.
Yeah, the 7.
Yeah.
So I will play Distinguished Conjurer. So whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life.
Gross.
It has an ability for 5 mana to exile another target creature you control and put it back, so flicker.
Flicker on a creature. Terrible. You need to pay 1 white for that, Billy.
Yes.
You don't get flicker in black very often. Maybe you do. Maybe I just haven't seen it.
That's 4 people.
4 goblins.
I will
Minding their own business.
now play Inspiring Overseer. They are a 2/1 flyer, and whenever Overseer enters the battlefield, I gain 1 life and draw a card. I will also gain another life for Conjurer.
All that work I did. All that good work.
Back up to 15, and I draw a card.
Trying to play aggro, and Billy's out here playing big boy creatures.
And I will swing in with my 6/6 flyer.
I'll take 6.
And that will be turn. I am tapped out.
Oh, that's so close.
So down to 7, eh?
Down to 7, yeah. Alright, I'll pay 5 again
Yep.
for Gin of Wishes, and unfortunately I think my game plan of getting free creatures isn't going to come into fruition.
He's a flyer who can block,
It is
though.
a flyer who can block. And then I am going to pass the turn.
Yep. Untap to 2.
Down to 2. 2 turns until you lose, Billy.
It's very true.
Not gonna happen, no matter how much I want it to.
It is possible that I can run out of ways to flicker.
You literally have it on a creature.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can kill it, I guess.
If I can kill a creature, Billy, I'm killing that creature, not that creature.
I mean, yeah, fair point. I must say, fair point. So that is a total of 7. So you will have to block with everything or die.
Yep.
And by blocking with everything, you'll be left on 1 health.
Yep.
I'm going to swing with everything.
All right.
To start my
Get off
turn.
that head flying. All right. I'll block that there.
Yep.
Now these are all tapped,
Yes.
so you won't be able to flicker things.
Great.
So I'll double block that one.
Double block that one.
Yep.
Yep. So he will be dying, and only
Yep.
one of your creatures will die.
Yep, but that still means I'm going to take
2 health. 4 health.
6. Yeah, I'll be on 1.
Yep.
Any responses?
No.
Cool. I'm down to 1, but your
Now
flickerer
that all
is
of that
dead.
has happened, I am going to play Vraska's Fall for 3. Each
Well, that's
opponent
just not very
sacrifices a
nice.
creature or planeswalker and gets a poison token.
That's it.
Damn!
Wow, well played, Billy.
I had the old volley vet and ready to go, but I only had 5 goblins.
Oh, that's what was going on. I was like, I don't like these goblins. I was really hoping for like a
Damn.
blanket -1 to the field. Would have been great for me to kill all those.
That would have been real nice. I would have been able to kill your Archfiend next turn, but I think you had me either way. Game number 2, I don't know if I want to play first or second, but I think I'll play first.
I think it's possibly a good idea. Would be in an aggro deck. I don't know.
More aggro than your deck, it seems. I'll keep, just to see how this goes.
I am also going to keep.
Cool. Island, turn.
Draw. Swamp. Turn.
Draw. Mountain. Tap, tap. Ardol's Cobbler of War.
No!
Swing for 3.
Oh, he's so cool, but I hate him this time.
He's so cool. We did a test stream with some Jumpstart stuff, and I had this and another thing that was basically getting a bunch of creatures with haste, and I had Kiki Jiki in there, so it was sack things, give it haste. Everything was hitting every turn. That might be one to beat.
That's incredible.
We'll drop a swamp and turn.
Good. Look, I'm not a fan of the fact that I didn't draw a land, but I will play a Torch Courier.
Nice.
So that enters the battlefield, gets +2/+0 until end of turn, and I will swing for 4.
I will have to take it. It's not the start I wanted.
I'm going aggro. Unfortunately, the blue side of my deck isn't aggro, so that's why this is falling apart. But we'll see what happens.
Draw and play a plains.
Big.
I will play Bone Picker Scourge. It's a flying 2/2. It's got corrupted, but that'll only come into effect when you get 3 poison counters. You'll get Death Touch and Lifelink.
You got me there last time, so you never know.
Yes.
It's already
And
flying.
that
there.
is turn.
Land. Not a land.
Good to know that you are
Yeah.
running out of land because
Look, I kept 2 because of what I had, but
It's been a
I'm
good
sure
start.
sure it'll come back to hurt me.
I only had 2 lands when I kept as well. So.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll work out eventually, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Pay 2. Knessos, Priest of Thassa.
Yep.
So it gets +2/+0 until end of turn.
Yep.
I'll sack Torch Courier to give it haste. Swing for 3.
I'll take it. I hate that.
Doing what I can while I can.
Untap. Draw. How and when to do what I want to do here.
Quickly and aggressively.
Quickly and aggressively. Turn.
Alright. Mountain.
That's like 90% of your cards that can get played now.
It's true. It's very true. A lot of cards in hand that I can play now. I'll go to combat.
Yep.
Swing with both.
I'm going to block that one.
Yep. I'll let that happen.
Yep.
You'll take 1.
Yep. After blockers, I would like to interrupt you.
Well, that's not very nice. I'll Billy on 9, but technically on 10 because we're after blockers. So you've announced blockers. We're not in combat yet? Or
Yeah. No, sorry. Yeah, I was letting them die.
Yeah, sorry, after damage.
Yeah, after damage.
Yep.
After damage,
That doesn't die.
handy.
Also not tapped, so you're fine.
Handy, handy, handy. I'll now play Vraska's Fall for 3. Does that happen? It will be each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and gets a poison counter.
Definitely definitely not.
I had a feeling.
I will condescend that.
I had a feeling.
That just seems like a good idea. Scry 2, which becomes Scry 3, and that's why this is worth it for me right now, even though it's not that big a problem spell, and you probably have other ones. 1, 2, 3. Bottom that, keep those 2. And pass the turn.
Tap. I was really hoping to clear your board of that one.
Yeah, look, that's fair.
Once you scry enough, that deck is strong.
Yeah, you know.
Got another land. Love to see it. You really love to see it. Ooh, I'm going to have to read this one.
Billy, do you know how to read? Or does Arena do that for you too?
Arena does kind of do it for you a little bit. Not going to lie. Alright, let's go for it. Archfiend of Dross.
Sure, why not? Let's hope he's got no flicker effects, but he's also on 9 life. I think that's more pressing.
You know the drill.
Yeah.
Flying 6/6, Archfiend, 4 ill counters.
Gross.
Are these counters for you at the moment?
Sure, go for it. Yeah, take those, man, please.
And that's me tapped out. I'm going to swing in with my 2/2.
I'll take the 2 down to 18, I believe.
Yep. I believe that's the first I've done. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have him until later.
You good?
Yep, done.
Play an island. Pay 4. For Kinessa, Priest of Thassa's ability, look at the top card of my library.
Yeah.
If it's a Octopus, Kraken, Leviathan, or I'm glad I double checked this, Serpent,
to funk it.
play it for free.
Oh no, what is it?
Coiling Serpent,
this
Cryptic
one.
Serpent, 6/5.
6/5. That is very strong.
Put it on the card now again.
Did it not like it? What a jerk of a card. It's got some weird ass art.
Yeah.
Is that not it? Cryptic Serpent?
It just thinks it's Kennesaw.
Big jerk. Alright.
That's alright. It's a big snake.
No, if you wanna.
Yeah,
there we go. Cool. Pass the turn.
Yep. Not good.
Billy might actually have to block this time.
Mm-hmm. That's what's not good about this. Draw.
Archfiend trigger.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, suck it, Billy.
I'm just going to flicker him anyway. Be quiet.
That would even count.
This
Let's hope he
will-
doesn't have plays.
It's not necessarily a play, but it will bide me a decent amount of time. I'm going to play Brightmare.
Okay.
When Brightmare enters the battlefield, tap up to 1 target creature. You gain life equal to that creature's power.
Gross.
Tap.
Gain 6 life.
Gain 6 life.
that could be enough to swing it. Okay.
That's a healthy amount.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to swing with both of these dudes and do 8 damage flying.
Yeah, that's a lot. Down to 10.
And do you have any poison counters on you?
I do
No,
not currently have
stop
any poison
stealing.
counters on me.
I will pass turn.
Alright. Now, past the point where I've scryed, that is a less useful card.
Just go for the RNG, check if it's a... Cry if that works, by the way.
Alright. I'm on 10, you have 8 damage on the field, you're on 15.
Yep.
I'm
Right,
going to...
right, man.
Yeah, go to combat.
Yep.
Swing for 7.
Swing for 7. I'll allow it.
Okay. Not what I expected. I'll pay 3 for Burn Bright.
Yep. So that'll be 11 damage.
It'll be 11 damage.
Not ideal. Down to 4 health, right?
Down to 4 health.
Where's the 4 at?
Oh, I miscounted. I forgot that the Brightmare could attack.
Yes.
That leaves me dead on the field. Whoops!
Ah, shit.
Pass the turn.
Tap. I'm real worried he's just going to sacrifice a creature with a grenade thing, but I think he...
Doesn't have a goblin. Don't have a goblin.
I will draw.
I'm legitimately dead on the
play
field.
as well.
I totally forgot that you had the Brightmare. I was like, he'll block with the Brightmare.
Yeah. My mind is like paranoid that you have it, but yeah, I guess I swing with everything.
Yeah. No, that's enough.
This guy would be 2.
Damn. That guy is dirty.
He is disgusting.
That's disgusting, but I guess we'll see how it goes when Chris gets to play him now.
All right, match 3. Once again, we have Billy sitting across the table from an opponent. He's wiped the floor with us so far, both times. I'm back. This time I'm playing Billy's deck from last round against Tom, which was the black-white flickering poison deck. And Billy, you've opened some new packs.
I sure have. So I am playing Fangs. So I imagine I'm going to have a couple vampires.
Interesting.
Probably. And then playing Journey, which is green from the Lord of the Rings set. Does it have a name? Or is it literally...
Tales from Middle-earth? Or Tales of Middle-earth?
Yeah.
So
Interesting. Should be interesting.
we'll see how that goes. Green has always been my questionable
13, beat that.
color.
Yeah.
Ooh, 19.
Nice.
I
agree.
don't feel like I've ever had a green deck I was a fan of.
Green is the most popular color in Commander, if I'm remembering correctly.
Because mana curve.
Yeah, like our play group almost exclusively plays Commander. Like, rarely do we play constructed formats other than Standard on Arena. So, like, I see green all the time, and everybody loves green. It sets your mana up. It's got great big creatures. It has card draw.
The thing that stopped me from playing Arena was the terrible edition I had.
Yeah.
And also the Reef decks.
Risen Reef.
Yeah, Risen Reef.
Yeah, like the
was-
Omnath decks.
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 seasons in a row of just Reef decks being the meta deck.
Yeah. It is kind of upsetting. I haven't played Arena for so long, but when I did, it was when it was kind of new, and it was Ixalan Standard plus a couple like M19, I think. Core set.
Yeah, that was early days.
Yeah, like early days. And it was, at that point, it was only best of ones. So it was worse because like meta decks, which were powerful, were just played all the time, right? Because you couldn't sideboard against anything. It was a best of one. So it's like you couldn't really play anything that wasn't already established in the meta game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Terrible stuff.
I started my Magic journey on Throne of Eldraine. That was the first set I ever got into Magic on.
Nice. Yeah. It was a good set too.
It's good. It's good. Oko. Banned.
Oko.
Banned.
The old
Cat
Murderous
oven.
Rider,
Banned.
Cat oven. Yeah, all the food cards, the adventures. Adventures should come back. That's a good design.
Adventures are cool.
Yeah.
They should have just banned food.
Yes. Since then, there has been more and more food. You'll probably have some food in your deck, actually, from Tales of Middle-earth. But speaking of that, it's your turn, so...
I do have food.
Yeah.
The first card I read.
Yeah.
I'll play Thinking, Thriving More. Tapped.
Thinking more.
Thriving More.
Nice.
Turn.
I'll play Thriving Heath, which is similar to yours, and I'll pass it down.
Untap.
Here comes the cat. The cat's going to jump right down on Tom's computer. Oh no, he's got it under control.
Now we do have a play here, I guess. Not sure what to take of this, but I'll play a legendary creature. Meriadoc Brandybuck.
Nice.
I don't know if that is someone from Lord
It's
of the Rings. Oh. Yep.
I didn't know that.
Mary and Pippin. Like, come on, man.
You mean
Get it
Mary's
together.
name is not Mary?
Whenever one or more halflings you control attack a player, create a food token.
Love it. Pretty cool.
Turn.
Untap. Draw turn. I'm looking over at chat, and from what I can read, we're talking about Bear Force 1, which I gotta say is a blast from the past. I've not thought about Bear Force 1 in a long time.
Every card is thriving.
Swamp. And pass turn.
Ooh. There's open mana.
Yeah, dare you attack me?
Draw. I would be pretty scared. Swamp. I can't remember if it was a 2-cost creature that had flash. I feel like it was more expensive than 2. Alright.
Oh, what a bloody legend. It's big guns.
Thank you so much for the support.
You go for skulls. Thank you for the follow.
Nice.
Right.
What a name.
We are going to put out Bloodthirsty Aerialist, which, if you don't have PTSD from hearing that name, every time I gain life, I get a +1/+1 counter on
Love it.
a 2/3 flyer.
So it's like a Journey to Pride, mate, but a vampire.
That is some of my favorite art in all of Magic.
What? The
Really?
Aerialist.
The Aerialist.
Really?
Because she's upside down.
Yeah. The candles.
I feel it.
It's just very nicely done, but you don't see it straight away. And
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah. I agree. There's another card of mine that I like. Demir Charm. If you look at the art of that card, you've got the Demir symbol, but it's amongst like the arrangement of different pillars and columns and things. It's super cool, like very creative and clever.
I'm going to swing with my 2/2 and
All
see
right.
what you got.
So you make a food token.
Do make a food token.
I got nothing, so I'll take 2 damage down to 18.
1 food token.
Oh my god, Billy, you've got to draw. You've got to draw some food.
God damn.
And try to draw food without drawing a burger, because I don't know what it is, and this was true when I went abroad as well. The like international symbol for food is a burger. I don't know why. It's not like an apple or something. I guess because apple is synonymous now with computing. Was that a popsicle? Oh, a candy cane. Nice. Love it.
That's right, Chris. You can take your turn while he draws.
Very well, I shall. Here's my planes, and I will pass the turn to you,
Oh, God.
Billy.
That didn't work the way I thought.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yep, nope.
Just looks like a J.
So you said that was turn.
Yes, I did.
Untap concerning card. Not a fan of this. I will play Creeping Bloodsucker. At the beginning of my upkeep, he will deal 1 damage to each opponent and gain life equal to the damage dealt this way.
In response to your Bloodsucker,
Yep.
I'll pay 3 mana and play Vraska's Fall. So each opponent sacrifices a creature or a planeswalker and gets a poison counter.
See ya.
All right,
See
goodbye,
ya,
Mary.
Mary.
Now your thingy resolves. There's your poison counter.
We'll come back, and then I've only got 1 mana open, and I will pass turn.
Very well. Tap, draw. Planes.
Silly of me.
Nice. Okay, I'll play Preston the Vanisher.
Yep.
My Rabbit Wizard 2/5.
The heck is that?
Didn't you play it? It's so good. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't cast, ergo if it was flickered, create a token that's a copy of that creature except it's a 0/1 illusion.
Oh, I did see him.
Yeah.
I got to play him.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Very cool.
No, it's not.
Well, not for you. And I can sacrifice 5 illusions to exile target non-land permanent. So anguished on making something.
Jesus.
How good is that? Past 10.
Yeah, we are killing that bunny rabbit so fast.
I think he's worth a bit of money, that guy.
I will
Preston the Vanisher.
draw for turn, drop a
not.
swamp. At the beginning of my upkeep, I deal 1 damage to an opponent and also gain that life.
I'm down to 17.
And then because I go up, what am I trying to go down for? Try to go with that for now. Because I gain life, I also get a +1 counter on aerialist.
Oh, so you do.
Yeah, Preston Advantage's a $16 card.
Pretty decent.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, some of these Jumpstart cards are really popular in Commander.
All right. Feast of Blood. FYI, we're killing it. Cast this spell only if you control 2 or more vampires. Destroy target creature and gain 4 life.
Wow. And triggers
me
the
up to
Bloodsucker
25.
again.
Ah, yes, it will.
Oh, Bloodthirsty Aerialist.
And then with that, I'll double check I can't play anything. We will keep it like that and swing in for 5 damage.
5 damage, no blocks. I'm going to 12. Bloody hell. Where's my Archfiend, man? Alright, are you quite finished there?
Oh, sorry, yes, done.
You drongo. Swamp. And I'll play Valorous Steed, a 3/3 unicorn with vigilance that enters the battlefield and creates a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. And that'll be all I wrote for this turn.
That'll be all you wrote. Before I go to my turn, I'm going to spend my 2 mana to sacrifice the food token I have,
Go ahead.
which will gain me 3 life, bumping up my aerialist to 3 + 3. And then is food 3 life?
Yep.
Yeah. So that will put me up to 28. Then we will untap everything. And then at the start of my upkeep, I deal 1 damage to Chris and gain 1 myself.
So I'm at 11.
And I'm at 29. And then because of the life gain, aerialist will get a back up to +4. So here's a 6.
Bloody hell. I don't know how I'm going to
6-9.
deal with that. I'm going to need a miracle
That
to
is
get that aerialist.
Yes. Quite strong, actually. Alright. Can't play that. Can't play that. I am going to play Stew the Conies. For 3, target creature control deals damage equal to the power to target creature you don't control. So 6, I will kill your unicorn.
My unicorn is DED.
Dead.
Yep, got slapped up by a vampire.
And then create a food token.
Nice. It's like that scene from Harry Potter where that creature is like drinking the unicorn and Hagrid's like, oh, this is bad juju. Harry, don't go near it.
Stop doing that.
Yep.
And with the board clear like that, I will swing in for 6 damage.
That's flying. All right, take 6. I'm at 5 life. Ooh, Nelly.
Turn.
Okay. Come on, kill spell. Untap. Draw.
There is a lot of it in there, but it's whether you can get it. There's a lot of disabling as well. Not so much
Alright.
kill spells.
Yeah, true. Like Faith's Fetters would be fine. But I didn't draw that. So I will go with Infectious Inquiry.
Yeah,
Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, and each opponent gets a poison counter.
up to 2.
So you're on 2 poison. I draw 2 cards, I lose 2 life. And sadly, I did not draw anything useful. So I think that'll just be it. Yeah. So I'm just going to scoop.
Scoop, yeah.
Yeah, I might as well. Did you have
Swing
something?
it. No, I was just going to swing with the flyer and
Yeah,
test
the
what it
flyer
is.
was just too much, man. It keeps growing bigger and bigger, and like,
Especially having that second vampire out, where every upkeep,
Yeah.
eating food for the fun of it, just like
Yeah, just like eating all the food. That's a really good combo anyway.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if you have ever like been addicted to something like Minecraft enough, but I remember there was like a time like during school holidays where I reckon I probably played like 15 hours of Minecraft a day. That's all I did.
Yeah.
Why not? And I remember like trying to walk to the kitchen, and I was like trying to walk blocks. And it was just life phased into like
Yeah.
blocks. I was just like,
yeah,
I need to stop.
I've gone to that point in Minecraft too, where like you play so much, and like I'll realize that my wrist not only hurts but has gone numb,
Ooh.
and I'll be like, "Ooh, that's bad. That's like RSI territory. I should probably give Minecraft a miss for at least 20 minutes."
Plus. I am gonna have to mulligan.
I'm mulliganing anyway, so yeah, it's a 6 for me. What other games are that addicting? I used to really love Roller Coaster Tycoon and play the shit out of that.
There's a turn-based game called Frozen Synapse that I used to play a lot of. It was basically like a top-down military sim, and you like hyper-focused on moving your guys around.
Oh,
so
like
it was like
an
they were
RTS.
playing an FPS.
Oh,
you
okay.
were fine-tuning their movement, where they're looking, if they're ready, if they're crouched, all that stuff.
Oh, cool.
I remember playing that game for like 10 hours and then just trying to walk out in real life. I was like trying to take turns.
Oh, yeah.
I
You
was
still
like,
got like the mental...
Walk to the shops.
Yeah. Wait, I
You don't have to
do
wait, boy. You don't have to wait for everyone else to have their turn.
You just put a command on yourself, like, all right, that should be done. I'll check back in 5 minutes and see if it's been done.
Yeah. Ugh.
All right, I'll keep the sand. I'll plonk that on the bottom.
So we draw into 6 or draw into 7?
Draw a 7 and then, yeah, tuck a card. Nice. All right, well, I'll go first since I was the loser. Oh, don't tell me you're going to mull the 5.
I have no lands.
Ah, you're going to have to. You can't be in the mercy of top deck mode against this Archfiend that I totally don't have.
Not a fan of... All the cards are so good to me.
Oh, yeah. I bet they were
it's like-
cheap as well. Where it's like, if I just drew the forest, I'd be fine. But you can't risk it.
That's just asking to lose.
Yep.
Alright. Down to 5. I mean, I have to take it.
Yeah. Tuck 2 cards. That sucks. Just itching to play my Wascally Wabbit.
Rascally Rabbit. Don't know how I feel about my choice, but... Alright.
Alright, me first.
You first.
I'll play the Dross Pits. Enters tapped, taps for black, and I can sack it to draw a card. Pass turn. Draw a card, Billy.
Draw. Swamp. Turn.
Untap. Draw for 10. Planes. And pass the turn.
Alright. Draw. Swamp. Turn.
Draw, swamp, turn.
Oh, that's great.
Very slow game, this one.
Draw. No swamp.
Oh.
Turn.
Oh no, it's happening. Well,
Oh.
don't be too upset, because I am going to activate the Dross Pits
Oh.
and draw a card right now. Untap.
Intriguing.
Draw for turn. Play a planes. Go. Draw, go, magic.
Draw. Forest.
Hey.
Yay. The floodgates have unlocked.
Oh, yeah. I'm in for it now.
We will play Peregrine Took.
Nice.
If one or more tokens would be created under your controls, those tokens plus an additional food token are created instead.
Pretty decent.
Nice, you get Mary and Pippin in this deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that Pippin's real name? Is
Yeah.
it Peregrine? Love it. You can tell I've read Lord of the Rings and certainly not only watched the Peter Jackson films.
So, in Lord of the Rings, are there lords who have rings?
Yes, there are. In the same way that in Snakes on a Plane, there are snakes on a plane.
I'm not sure if you know this, Billy. In Lord of the Rings, there's this one lord who's trying to get his ring back.
I thought it was Frodo.
He's not a lord. He's got the ring.
I mean, he's fairly
That's how
lordly.
confusing it is.
Yeah, that's the kind of the funny crux of the show is that the Lord who should have his ring doesn't have his ring. So.
see.
All right, I'm going to cast Faith's Fetters targeting your Peregrine Took.
I figured you had to.
Yeah, so
Had to have kill spells.
removal,
if you
kept only
kept
removal.
yeah.
So, well, it doesn't die, but he's
what?
out of action.
Oh, right.
So I'll gain
This
4
one.
life up to 24,
No.
and you can't attack or block or
Can't
activate his
be activated
abilities.
unless they are mana abilities. Unfortunate.
Pass the turn.
So it's a useless creature.
Not quite, because there's things that triggered abilities, so
Yeah.
it'll still trigger.
You still get extra foods. You just
Oh, I
can't
still
sack
get
them
the trigger?
to draw
Yeah.
cards.
Hot.
Super hot.
Draw.
Anything useful?
Yes. Maybe not for you though.
No.
We will play Vampire Envoy.
Nice.
Flying with a 1/4, and whenever the envoy becomes tapped, I gain a life.
Love it.
Done.
Untap. Draw. Swamp. Your turn.
What is?
Oh, Gary.
Hey,
Come on.
I said I've got food tokens, not food.
All right. Is Gary right up here, or should we
So,
just...
Fine,
untap.
Just in that one spot, though.
Yeah, like not on the magic cards. It's fine.
We'll draw
You are a very
for
naughty
turn.
kitty cat, aren't you?
And then
Oh, look at that. It's so cute. I'm not sure if the camera's picking this up, but there is a cat presenting his belly.
all right, let's go for it. This way, bloodthirsty aerialist again.
Oh, blimey. Yep.
And then I will swing with Vampire Envoy, tapping, gaining a life,
Yep.
going to 21, and bloodthirsty aerialist will get a +1/+1.
Okay, I'll take the damage.
Yep,
So
so
I'll
one.
go to 23. And in your end step, I'll play Flicker of Fate to exile target creature or enchantment and return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. So I'm going to flicker this Faith's Fetters of mine.
Yep.
Yeah. It's going to re-enter the battlefield. And the ruling for auras is if it would enter the battlefield and it doesn't have a target, the controller chooses a creature for it to legally enchant.
Yeah, correct.
So I'll instead choose your Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Just get that out of here right away. I gain 4 life, so I'm up to 27.
So, does it still technically gain the counters, even though it would, in theory, not be able to use them?
Counter. Yeah, it's still.
Still.
If you can somehow destroy the Faith's Fetters later on, you'll have a great big flying creature to kill me with.
Good.
It's actually a really interesting rules interaction because it gets around ward.
Yeah,
and
hexproof and shroud and such.
Because
Yeah.
it's no longer targeting something.
Yeah.
Don't understand it. I get most rules interactions. That one, I'm like, why doesn't it just fizzle then? But
It's a weird rules quirk.
Yeah.
That's why Xur the Enchanter decks are really popular in Commander.
Did you get your extra 4 life?
Yeah.
I did,
Coming in?
yeah. Yeah, super cool interaction. All right, so now it's my turn. Untap, draw for turn.
Not a fan of that. Not a fan of
Let's go with the planes and pass turn.
that. Untap. Draw. I will play Woe's Pathfinder. So it can tap for 1 mana of any color, or 7 mana to another target creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample to the end.
Not bad.
Pretty cool if I ever got there.
Thank you so much for your support, for joining our little a little magic rendezvous here.
Hello, guys.
I know, it's so cute.
I don't know what I can do against you here. I'm
Oh,
going to swing with Vampire Envoy, gaining the 1 life for when it becomes tapped, and hitting you for 1 damage.
Take 1 and go to
Increase
20.
my counter in case it becomes. The main reason I want to keep track of it is because I know I do have that card that can deal damage for
Yeah, equal to
how
his
much power I
power.
have.
That would still work, yeah.
So that would, I think, be the only use. But better than nothing.
Well, yeah. Cool. Then it.
Turn.
Draw for turn. Swamp. Pass turn.
What happened?
When I get my Archfiend, you are dead.
If I just get some land, you might be dead.
Oh,
Draw.
I need something.
You're kidding. You're kidding. Okay, I'm actually going to have to play this card. I'm going to play Eleanor Gardner, so 4 mana, which means I'll have to tap her. When she enters the battlefield, create a food token.
Nice.
Nom nom nom. And now that this card is here, I actually get 2 food tokens, thanks to her ability now being active. And at the beginning of your end step, if you sacrificed a food this turn, you may search your library for a basic land and put that card onto the battlefield, tapped, then shuffle.
Okay. Yeah,
am I
it
allowed?
resolves. Yeah, for sure.
Resolves, yeah. So that leaves me tapped out. I will swing for 1 and 2. So 3 damage total.
Okay, in response to declare attacks and Vampire Envoy's trigger,
Yep, so life.
I'm just going to cast Vraska's Fall. I think I know what you'll choose, but I'll give you the choice anyway. You have to sacrifice a creature, and you get a poison counter.
I'm going to sacrifice my aerials.
Yep, you're allowed to do that. Just thought, maybe if you had that card that you were talking about that deals damage, you might choose something else.
Hoping to draw it. But
Yeah.
You also have nothing for me to kill.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I'll take 3 damage. You gain 1 life.
Yep, I gained my life. Am I on 22 or 23?
You're both on 23.
Both on
23
Okay, I thought I might have missed one.
Even game.
So tapped.
Yeah,
That
that's
one's
tapped.
tapped.
You
That one
attack.
just
Yeah.
came in. And that will be turn.
Okay, untap. Part of the cards. I need something here. You gotta be kidding me.
Nothing. Oh my god.
There's a plains. I'm up to 8 mana now. And pass the turn. You're up.
Draw. It's literally not a land. I'm
Literally
having
not.
the opposite problem of you. This is so frustrating.
You got your, what's it called? The Woe Pathfinder.
Yeah, I do have them now. So that's 4 total. Really need 5 to do much of what I want to do. Alright. Gonna swing with... We're just gonna cast this card now. Ill-gotten inheritance.
Yes, I love that.
Get that down and trigger in, because I have a feeling I'm going to have to slug against you. So at the beginning of my upkeep, deal 1 damage to you and gain 1 life myself. That taps everything. I will swing with 2, 4, 5 damage, gaining 1 life.
Sweet. So you're up to 24. I'm down to 18.
Yep. And everything I have is tapped. Turn.
Okay. Out of the cards again for the 5th time in a row.
No, it happened. It happened.
Yeah, that's the Archfiend of the Dross, a 6/6 flying creature. I'm sure you're all very familiar with it so far.
No.
Any responses?
Tears?
Oh.
Cries?
Yeah, it resolves. You're
Yeah.
allowed to cry. And that's me. That's
Alright.
hang on. Yep. I will pass the turn to you.
Pass the turn.
Oil counters. Burning the midnight oil over here.
Start of upkeep. 1 damage to you. 1 life to me.
I'm at 17.
I'm at 25. And then I will draw. Not a land. Not a land. How can I get around him? That is the age-old question that
The
gets asked
age-old
every time
question.
we verse the deck.
How do I
eh?
beat this one card? It is certainly a very strong card.
Alright, I'm going to play Revive the Shire. For 2 mana, return target permanent card from the graveyard to your hand. Create a food token.
Nice.
Putting me up to 3 food tokens.
A perfect number.
And my aerialist comes back to my hand.
Yes, it does.
Which could be very important for me. Alright, I'm going to then tap her for a mana, use that to sacrifice a food token, giving me 3 life, taking me to 28 health.
This might be a problem, this life gain.
And then I am going to swing with my flyer. Oh wait, he's a flyer. I am going to
Yes.
swing with a whole lot of nothing.
Oh, nothing.
However, at the beginning of my end step, which I'll enter, if I sacrificed a food to this turn, I may search my library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield tapped.
What a card. Nice. That'll help you out a lot, let's say.
Me.
Alright, are you finished? Oh,
Yes.
go ahead and take the turn. Upkeep, I lose an oil counter from my Archfiend of the Dross. Draw a card. Ooh, nice. Okay.
How do I kill that thing?
Here is a Cavalry Drill Master. When it enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+0 against first strike. So I'll choose my Archfiend of the Dross when that comes in.
Nice. First strike. Love that ability.
So it's an 8/6 first strike. Yes. I'll enchant the Archfiend of the Dross also with Necrogen Communion. So enchanted creature has Toxic 2. So you'll get 2 poison counters whenever it hits you.
Yep.
And when it dies, return it to the battlefield under my control.
Oh my god.
Shuffle that Necrogen around a little bit.
Oh
There we go.
Yeah.
my.
Picked it up.
So even if it's got a life.
It's got an extra life. The problem is I don't have more than 1 life. So if that hits 0, I will die. So I have to find some way of killing it.
So is that just for the turn? That first strike? plus
Yeah,
one?
yeah, until the end of the turn. Sweet. Combat. Swing for 8 flying.
I take it. And that will be 2 poison as well.
And 2 additional poison counters, which puts you on, I believe, 4. Because... Oh no, only 3.
That was last game, right?
Yeah. So, but I've hit you with Vraska's 4 once.
Yes,
So
I didn't count that.
3 poison
2
counters.
poison.
Pass the
Make sure I
turn
keep
to you,
track of that
good
one.
sir.
Alright, we untap everything. That is in my graveyard. Upkeep, 1 damage to you, 1 life to me.
Alright, I'm at 18. I
Oh,
mean,
boy.
16, sorry. I'm at 16.
16. Well, okay. I'm going to play Bloodthirsty Aerialist.
Yep. Yes, you are.
Fine, 2, 3. You know what she is. I will have to tap that amount of mana though. And make that turn.
Interesting. Untap. I reckon you're just waiting for these oil counters to burn off. Down to 2. Draw for 10. All right, I'll go to combat.
Yep.
I'll swing with a 2/1 and a 6/6 flyer.
I will. With Vampire Envoy, block the 2/1. And then I will tap her and my mana for Moment of Craving. Target creature gets -2/-2 until the end of turn.
Oh, the
and I gain
Archfiend.
2 life.
Yes, that's fine.
And I won't block it.
Okay. Then I will play Offer Immortality on my Cavalry Drill Master to give it Death Touch and Indestructible until end of turn.
Damn.
So your Envoy will die, Cavalry's fine, you'll take 4 damage from my Archfiend.
4 damage in total, so down
Yeah.
to 19.
That's exactly right.
Exactly not what I want.
I'm in trouble, actually. Archfiend's running out.
I was gonna say,
I need
give me a flicker.
And I'll pass turn.
Right.
Billy loses an additional 2.
Oh yeah, you get 2 poison counters.
Oh, I get 2 poison counters.
But
Why
he
do
also loses 2 from the Archfiend's other ability.
because
Oh yes,
died.
2 life.
True. So I'm down to
Correct.
17.
Thanks, Tom, for being so great.
Nice.
Getting there.
I forgot about that. Okay, upkeep. I gain 1 health up to 18. You lose a health.
I'm at 15.
Thanks, ill-gotten inheritance.
So good.
Blood counter, blood aerial artilist, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, +1 counter. on
God damn.
The Blood Aerial Artilist.
Trigger.
Bloodthirsty.
Actually, there's a second one on there from your kills, your -2/-2 spell, because that gained your life.
Man,
Oh, yeah.
Tom is like an arena bot.
Tom is just Arena's algorithm in a brain.
Don't insult me like that.
Oh, got him.
Got him. Got him. How can I get around that monstrous thing? Hurting my feelings all the time.
It's
I'm
heading
gonna tap this and go Epicure of Blood.
Hey, nice.
So that will tap all my mana out, and whenever I gain life, you will lose an extra life.
That vampire portion of your deck is designed really well. Like
It is, yeah, very
all of them.
synergy.
Yeah, they all gain
all
life.
synergy.
Brilliant.
Now you are tapped out, so
That's what you think.
I
mean,
of your creatures, I guess.
Yes, I am tapped out.
So I'm gonna swing with Aerialist,
Yeah.
and
That goes.
I'm gonna swing with all 3 of them.
So what do we got there? 4, 5, 6,
2, 3,
7.
2, 4, 7. 2, 4, 8.
8 damage.
8
I'll
damage.
take it. I'll fall to 7 life. You don't gain any life for any reason.
Nope.
Nah, all good.
And then that is my turn.
Okay, this is a pivotal turn. Untap, upkeep. I'm down to 1 oil counter, and next turn when it's removed, I will lose it.
Right. So if you don't beat me this turn, I can just basically pass turn and
Yeah, pretty much. So I have to like either flicker it or kill you somehow. Okay, let's begin with Infectious Inquiry. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, and each opponent gets a poison counter, so that puts you on 6 poison. That is maybe a way I could win the game. I'll draw 2 cards and go down to 5 life. Here's a Plains. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I'll go to combat.
Yep.
And I'll attack you for 6 flying damage.
get no choice but to take it.
Take it. You get 2 additional poison counters as
Yep,
well, up to
putting me
8
on 8.
poison. Oh, this is coming down to the wire.
8 poison counters, 12 health, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And it's your turn.
Right. So,
I need to be able to survive this turn. That's one other thing I didn't think about.
alright. Untap. It's 5 health.
All right, you got some upkeep triggers.
Yeah, I'm just going to untap everything here. But I'm going to gain 1 life from this, and you're going to take 2 damage.
Yes, with the Epicure.
Yeah.
I think
I'll be up to 13.
that'll do it. Actually, I don't know if I can live.
And then...
Aerialist.
Oh yes.
Goddamn, Aerialist up to 3, so that would be 5 damage. So he's within killing. You don't have a flying blocker,
Yeah.
but just to be sure of things, I'm going to play Feast of Blood. 2. I have 2 vampires, so I'm allowed to play it.
Yep.
Destroy target creature. I will destroy that.
A cavalry drill master.
I will destroy Drill Master
Oh man,
instead. And
that
I will...
is depressing. That's a really good choice.
Yeah.
It resolves. He's dead.
Dead.
Chris takes a life from Epicure.
Yes, I do. Down to
Yep. And then I am up to
2
17.
life.
And then Aerialist will also go up.
Yep. Don't forget about that Aerialist.
I cannot find 17.
Now it's bigger than the Archfiend.
True. Is there a reason to play this card? There isn't, but I'm going to spend 2 mana to sacrifice a food, gain 3 life, and you will lose another health.
Yeah, down to
then-
1.
I'm just going to swing with everything.
Swing with all. Yeah, I
Swing
knew
with
it was
everything.
coming. Well, I do have a trick. I'll show you what it was. It's Restoration Angel, the OG. Flash flying enters the battlefield. I can flicker a creature. So that indeed I will do. Flicker my Archfiend. Comes
Yep.
back with the counters. Sadly, the Necrogen Communion goes away, so there was no way I could win the next turn with toxic counters because you've got 8 poison.
Right.
And since they're all attacking, I can't block them all, so I'll take lethal damage anyway.
Yeah,
so very
I was-
well played.
I was so concerned.
You managed to drain enough life, so, right? Because I was hoping, let's say you had nothing. The Drill Master would still be a chump block. I'd then have an untapped creature plus the resto, and maybe I could live, but then I'd have to find another way to deal poison damage to you because the enchantment fell off. So it was like tight on so many levels.
I'm always so paranoid of board wipes.
I don't think there is any in this format.
I'm sure there are.
That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
towards the end. I was like, there's not board wipes.
Yeah.
I know that deck doesn't have board wipes. I played the damn game.
Yeah. So that brings us to the end of the quest, not the whole thing, but this portion of the quest for the ultimate Jumpstart combination. We've seen some pretty decent combinations today between Billy, myself, and Tom. What do you reckon?
I still think that deck with... What's his name? The big dude?
Who? The Archfiend.
The Archfiend? I think
Yeah.
that's going to be really hard to stop. I think if you didn't draw so much land in that game, I was smoked.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, but even saying that, it was pretty close right
Yeah.
down to the wire. You had to basically drain every last, neg of
Every
blood
little
from
bit
my
of
vein.
life.
Yeah, every last bit. That was, really well played from your deck as well. I do like your interesting vampires and Journey. What was it? Yeah, Journey. Deck. I thought it was pretty cool. But all remains to be seen. There are so many Jumpstart packs left to open, so if you're interested in checking any of our future episodes out, they'll be out on stream live at twitch.tv/nerdsofthewest. Otherwise, you can catch up on the YouTube channel on some of our previous episodes, and we'll be uploading the episodes as they come out there as well.